Ինչպես անել, որ բարձրանան հարկային կարգապահությունը եւ վարչարարության արդյունավետությունը։
How to improve tax compliance and administration, reduce tax evasion and disciplinary costs. These questions were in the roots of cooperation of the SRC and the World Bank in 2013. As a result of the study of the best international experts, business processes were mapped and the directions of the reforms were outlined. The accordant program was initiated by the Tax Administration Modernization Project for the following purposes.
Վարչարարության արդիականացման ծրագիրը հետևյալ նպատակներով.
Reducing labor and financial resources spent on paying taxes in the private sector through the expansion of e-governance systems, improvement of risk management and tax discipline, improvement of the Republic of Armenia SRC performance, reorganization and automation of business processes.
We are completing this tax administration modernization project funded by the World Bank in January 31st, and it's one of the best World Bank funded tax projects in recent times. We will be able to complete the project in little over 5 years, which is somewhat unprecedented. And through this project, we have been able to achieve several features which will put the Armenian tax administration on par with, in some aspects, on par with the OECD country tax administrations. During the preparation of this project, the SRC team conducted many important study visits to gain the knowledge from countries such as the OECD, Singapore, and have incorporated some of those features in the tax administration modernization activities that we implemented through the project. Overall, the biggest achievement of this project is that it enhances significantly the transparency and the accountability of the tax administration, which are two of the most important aspects of any projects that the World Bank would like to achieve.
To accomplish the objectives, the program was divided into 3 main components. Improve organizational structure, upgrade training centers with modern equipment, create a new tax payment culture through the collection, analysis and monitoring of information received from SRCs and other public administration bodies by introducing automated processes of risk-based inspections, providing taxpayers with new quality services. Strengthen the SRC IT capabilities and systems by automating business processes, by creating a centralized data processing center, database, protecting and rebuilding them from possible disasters by implementing a managed and sustainable internal network and security systems which ensure the security of the SRC systems and data.
Ծրագրի հաջող ներդրումը մեծապես կախված էր այն թիմային աշխատանքից, որը իրականացվեց ծրագրի ներդրման ժամանակ.
The successful implementation of the project largely depends on the teamwork performed during the project implementation. Specifically, the SRC team with its professional employees and specialists had its huge contribution to the entire process, as well as the FFPMC professional staff ensured the financial part of the project. Also, the World Bank fast responsive team was very helpful. They managed to provide solutions to the issues irrespective of the days of the week and time of the day, and they could quickly respond to any problem raised by us. We had excellent cooperation with the USAID as well, which provided technical assistance in the period of project implementation. As a result, we have got a project which has fully achieved all the target indicators.
How does the built-in automation system work in different sectors of SRC? The main activity is to combine and analyze the calculations presented by taxpayers, the information received from tax authorities and third parties, conducting cross-checks, making electronic payments via the SRC system.
2018 թվականի հունվարի 1-ից ներդրվել է միասնական
The single account system has been implemented since 2018. I would like to give a brief description of the basic problems to which we have tried to find a solution related to the single account. By January 1st, 2018, there were a number of accounts, and taxpayers were obliged to pay their tax liabilities by selecting the right account number from the existing different accounts, where they had to pay the tax liabilities. As a result, when the taxpayer made a wrong choice, he or she had to come to the tax inspectorate inspectorate and submit an application, based on which the tax inspectorate employee was supposed to study it. As a result, it was decided whether the amount was subject to offset or not.
Ներկայումս արդեն 18 թվականի հունվարի 1-ից
Presently, beginning from the January 1st, 2018, with the implementation of the single account system, this issue has been solved. For example, a single or unified account system operates in Armenia. Hence, the probability of making a mistake by taxpayers is equal to 0. The taxpayers making a payment to the single account file returns reports based on which the system makes the corresponding payments in accordance with the clauses in the tax code. The same issue relates to the case when the taxpayers file adjusted returns. The second important issue solved was that when taxpayers wanted to refund their overpayments before, they were supposed to file an application, as a result of which the case was studied, and it was decided whether to refund that amount of money or not.
Արդյունքում ուսումնասիրություն էր տեղի ունենում, որոշվում էր այդ գումարը վերադարձնել թե ոչ։ Ներկայումս միասնական հաշվի ներդրմամբ այդ հարցը կարգավորված է։
Presently, with the implementation of the single account system, this issue has been solved. Taxpayers file their applications electronically and request to send the amount to the bank account, and the system forwards the information automatically to the treasury. The amount present in the taxpayer's single account is returned to the taxpayer within hours, with no extra studies and delay.
Առանց ավելորդ ուսումնասիրությունների եւ քաշքշուկների։
The automated system also has advantages in audit processes. The new system provides with an annual audit plan, automatic selection of auditors, automatic generation of verification assignments, results, and history maintenance and analysis. Management of legal proceedings is also provided by new technologies. For example, compilation of administrative proceedings, imposition of arrest on the taxpayer's account, as well as removal processes are automated. The taxpayer is notified of all this through email. From now on, notifications to taxpayers are sent electronically, and decisions on tax collections are generated electronically, and they are generated from the moment the electronic return is already filed. As a result, corruption risks will be excluded. Large volumes of data are being processed, maintained according to international standards, and are located in the capital and diligence centers. If necessary, they substitute each other physically or functionally. Collection of information is not ambitious. As a result of comparison of this information, we shall perceive which taxpayers are risky and which taxpayers are not, and we shall direct our supervision towards risky taxpayers only. The new artificial intelligence-based analytical program can get the necessary results from 100 terabyte information within up to 40 seconds.
Already identified risks are monitored depending on the field of taxpayers' activities. Taxpayers are notified exclusively online.
The World Bank has greatly contributed to the launch of this center. The center is able to analyze real-time data of both a separate taxpayer and selected group of taxpayers by using different filters.
All objections undergo the assessment process by the employees of the monitoring division. They are assessed, and it is possible that a specific assessment will decide that the given taxpayer's behavior is also subject to monitoring for a certain period of time. If no behavior changes are observed, relevant supervision activities are implemented with the taxpayer.
Պետական եկամուտների կոմիտեի
The State Revenue Committee considers a good employee as the most important subject, and by saying a good employee, we mean the one who can propose requests to the electronic system, and as a result receive information, which will direct us towards risky taxpayers. All these requests are collected, and in the course of time, data depositories and the system itself suggest the inconsistencies discerned. Thus, data analysis helps manage risks, track online taxpayers' activity, and divide them by categories. Based on the latest technologies, by comparing the information, we can deliver not only high-quality services to our taxpayers, but also we ourselves can understand which taxpayers are considered risky and which taxpayers are not, based on that information. And actually, this is the basis for us to be able to organize our operations in the most optimal and effective way. In collaboration with the World Bank, a modern printing house has been installed in the SRC to publish materials related to the sector. Manuals are also being published here. The World Bank funded TAMP project brought about a very significant addition to the training center. First, our printing house was fully equipped with a new rather powerful device. In addition, we intend to pass on to the distance learning regime, which is very important not only for conducting training from the point of training processes, but also for making the SRC daily functions more effective. More than 3,000 specialists participate in the trainings and retrainings organized by the SRC annually. Some of them are online, while others have been continuously updating their knowledge and acquiring skills through pre-scheduled courses. The SRC also responds to experiences exchange programs, replenishes the necessary experience through business trips and visits with the support of the World Bank.
Համաշխարհային բանկի ֆինանսավորմամբ հարկային վարչարության արդիականացման ծրագիր իրականացում է շուրջ
The World Bank funded tax administration project has been implemented for already 6 years. The administration, which suggests a complete complex of taxpayer and tax receiver relations chain process, is actually automated as business processes.
վճարողների սկզբից հաշվառման համակարգերն են
First, they are taxpayers' registration systems, tax returns filing, monitoring, and then implementation of tax administration. All these processes were previously performed by human factor interference, and now, as a matter of fact, at the end of the tax administration modernization project, we have the best tax administration automated system in the entire region. As a result of the reforms, a number of business processes were revised. The SRC structure was revised and the territorial tax inspectorates were reorganized into a two-tier organization, taking into account the groups of taxpayers, large, medium and small. At present, these units are equipped with modernized queue management and service quality assurance systems.
All
the questions which were in 2013 have already received their answers in the form of innovation, up-to-date systems and effective work style, thanks to the World Bank and SRC cooperation.